Warning: the content in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing shared here should be considered financial advice. Trading futures, stocks, or any financial instrument involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. I highly recommend consulting a financial advisor and starting with paper trading, simulation, and doing your own research before risking real money. All right, greetings everybody. This is A-Team Trading Strategies welcoming you to Tuesday's overnight session. So we just had a little bump here and a little rejection. I got in on that trade. I've been trading during the day too while I was just sitting in the office at work. Because I didn't realize, hey, you can get on TradingView through their web app. And it's just about the same as this. And also, another thing I found out was this is a Starter Plus account that I won. So they do have a 50% consistency rule on the evaluations. No consistency rule once you're funded, though. That's pretty cool. But, yeah, so anyway, I got into a huge trade during the day, and I was up big time, right? This dip caught me, and I lost a good chunk, and I was almost blown out of here. But then I caught 3 contracts down here, and I was just riding this thing up, man. And I was like, okay, well, let's just do it all now, because I thought it was no consistency rule on the challenges when I read it again. But I was wrong, so I had to take my profit and then lose like $1,000, which is pretty easy to do, I think. But in any case, I think long is the way to go. Yeah, I do. Especially at the key time here, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to see a lot of action. And whether it goes up or down, I'm not really sure. But my guess is up. And since we are bullish right now, I'm going to go ahead and buy one. Be ready to DCA in for 2 more at a key level down here. So we're just going to hold that, and that'll be the first trade of the night. Not the first trade of the session, because if I show you, see, I've already been trading a little bit. I caught that little bump up. I wish I would have been but you know, could have caught that up, but unfortunately I was on my way home. So we may have some pain on this trade because I'm not patient. I always fear missing out the big move, and I think the big move is going to be up, honestly. And we have more volume on the upside. So I'm not going to fight that. This is the high of the day right here. I should go ahead and mark this off though, because I do believe the high of the day is now the previous high. It's going to be up here, if I'm not mistaken, at 60.49.50. And let's see where the low is. Okay, so 60.49.50. Let's see if that was correct. High 60.49.50. That is correct. And the low. So we had a great bullish day today. Lots of bullish momentum. Everybody waiting on the China stuff. And they're talking right now, so. Oh, no. The low. We had a wide ranging day yesterday. I mean, maybe not as wide, but still pretty good. 59.91.50. Right? 59.91.25. There we go. Okay, we got those levels marked off now. We'll turn off our executions. We don't need to see all that. We'll just bring this down here. So the daily, we're still, you know, in the overbought area, but still, I think over the next few days, especially with this China stuff going on, we're gonna just to the moon shots, you know. How fast that happens, I might be off of my timing, but I do believe we're gonna peak at all-time highs soon enough. So 4 hour, still in the overbought. 1 hour, overbought. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. Maybe I should be overall bearish, for now. I'm just rethinking this. Mm, but I've been screwed trying to go short, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to set a stop. I'm going to DCA in, right? And then set a certain stop. And if I lose, I lose. And we'll look to go again. But we'll live with it. We'll live what we got right now. Let's see here. Is this hidden? No. Okay. Thought it was hidden for a second. POC's down here. Right below the VWAP. Yeah, we had a big jump in volume right here. That's when it started to come in. But at 8 o'clock seems to be when the big volume comes in, and I believe the move will be up. So we're just going to hold on to this, and we're going to wait. I didn't have my lion friend in the picture yesterday, but you know what? It's going to be a bull. Boom. That's what I say. Been a bullish day yesterday. Well, earlier today. And I believe it's going to be a bullish day again. When the big money comes in, whatever. I've seen that RSI hit near 100, so we're not going to trust it too much. It's more of a guide than a hard rule. Alrighty, so we just wait. Alright, folks, we're just going to go ahead and go in. We're going to DCA right here. I want to get out of this trade as quickly as possible. This really ain't looking all that great for us. Oh boy. We're gonna put it at a stop right here. Let's see here. 3. What I want to do is I want to save this as soon as it goes up to break even. Hopefully it does. Could stop me out. I don't know. We'll lose a big chunk, but that's all right. We got time. Says you got to do a minimum of 2 days, but that's like you got to get 1,500 like right on the dot if you're gonna do it in 2 days, and I have not. So we have at least 3 days of trading to do. I would rather just have be $50 away or so on the last day than a whole 1,500. But you take what you can get, and sometimes you lose. But I was just seeing we are oversold on the 1 minute, so we may have an opportunity for a good bounce here. And if that happens, it's a good chance to save this trade. I don't want to lose like 300 like I was. So if we could just break even, that would be great. Oh man, I thought that was it maybe. This is a key level though. This is a key level from the previous day's trading, so let's see what happens. Move this a few ticks up. Probably should have just taken that loss and got in long down here on one, but oh well. We missed our opportunity. Okay, well, let's see if we can save this. Either we saved it or we just lost a whole lot more. Our first break even point though was above the VWAP, so I wasn't feeling too good about that. Let's just see what this 1 minute does. It looks like it wants to go up. I'm ready to close or move the stop up. I'll move the stop up if there's a big jump. Actually, I'll just close it once we're profitable. I don't know. I just needed to flip this VWAP again. I'll probably just move it to break even, honestly. Let's see what happens. Come on now. Be kind to me. If it breaks that level, it's going to hit the bottom VWAP at least. Probably go down to this level. And we'll just go in for 3 on a long position. Let's get back to the 5 minute. So we coming down, losing momentum on this move. So let's see. Let's see if it dips down a little further. I'm just going to move this a little tick down. A few ticks. It's too close. Come on, keep going. Ah. Oh, this is fun though. No, it's always a good time. This market, it just wants to like fake you out everywhere. But I'm not getting faked out to the short side again. All right, just not doing it. If I lose, I'm gonna lose going long with this market, not against it. Let's grab our little bull. Remind ourselves: don't short. Don't be a care bear. It's not the time or the place. Not yet. Still got a lot of selling pressure out there. But this is really just a consolidation zone. So, what does it want to do? Go up or down? I have no idea. Let's see from let's see what the open was. I should really mark off the open. I never do. But we opened at 5869. No. Okay, I'm just tripping here. 603875. 603875. So we're above the open right now. Open is right here. So going up to the high here, 6042, and then the low here, 32, 42 from 38. So we have more movement up than down. Is that a bullish signal? Bearish signal? I think it's a bullish signal. That's pretty amazing though, huh? That's like 10 exact points from the low to the high. Yep. And our open right in the middle. So it really doesn't know. There's really no clear direction. I mean, but I think the volume is on the bullish side. It's probably just going to be a choppy day. Don't know. Choppy evening, I should say. Oh boy. We're going to get stopped out, huh? You know, if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. That's fine. We'll get a better position. Okay. We're gonna wait. It's gonna. I think it's gonna break this bottom VWAP. That's what it looks like it wants to do. Ugh, lost a good amount on that trade. That's why I don't like the prop firm stuff, man. You get no breathing room. I'd still be in this trade if I had more leverage. But, ultimately, I got this account for free, so we got infinite leverage. If you want to look at it that way. I think this RSI is probably going to be on its way to becoming truly oversold, and then we'll go in long. So we're just going to wait. As a matter of fact, just in case, we'll put a limit order right there. And we'll let it come down to us. There we go. Just below the opening. It's going to find support at that VWAP. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's going to break through. I think it's going to break through, and I think we're in a good spot here. Just where the RSI is and how bullish we've been. I don't think anything's come out about China and all that. Just that they had a meeting and it's going to continue tomorrow, I think. See if there's any news on China. Not really. Besant left, but China trade talks continue, and that's a good sign. I think you know shows hey he's like you guys got this and looking looking positive because I think this China deal is pretty important just for the global situation, the global economic situation and political situation. So I think that's a good sign. It's going to be great news coming out this week, and I think it's just going to be like almost the reverse of Liberation Day. The effect of it anyway. And I'm not in any rush. I do regret getting in up here. I should stop trying to get in above VWAP, especially when the higher level RSIs are already so overbought. But it's all right. We get another opportunity. And once I'm in this trade, I'll be holding it for a while. The unfortunate part is, after that day's gain, my drawdown, my minimal account balance, is now like 49,000 something. Because it moves up, you know. But hopefully we won't have to worry about that. And if we get blown out, hey, it's back to paper trading, you know, getting better. Let's see what it does here. I think it is going to break through that VWAP, and yeah, since we're seeing a little bit of consolidation, might be a larger move than I think. We are 5 minutes away. What is this going to do? You know what? I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to wait and see what it does. It's going to make a big move one way or the other. And I think that'll give us more clarity. We only got 5 minutes to wait. This candle. Well, next candle. Start of next candle, we'll see. And we'll try to be quick on our feet. Make a quick decision here. Either it's going to go extremely oversold or overbought. And I don't want to get destroyed here. So, let's see. Let's see what happens. Eight o'clock Eastern time. That is some market opens in Asia. I don't know what happens, but that's when the activity seems to want to kick up. And this just might be setting people up for a big drop. But I'm not going short. I'm not gambling that way. But if we do have a big drop, I'll be ready to buy because I do expect a retest of the previous high of day. Less than 3 minutes. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Yeah, see how we're rejecting off of that? That's showing a drop to me. That's what it indicates. Those last two wicks. 20, 1 minute and 20 seconds. 1 minute left. Well, it's right here. Oh, I was wrong. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, just gotta watch this timer. And then the fireworks. Right? Usually. Because we really haven't seen the volume in this market yet. It wants to break that level. But see, what we're seeing is just continual buyer absorption there. Yeah, keeps pushing it back down. Okay. This could be make or break for me right here on this account. Really could. And I know what they say. Oh, good traders, they don't do that. They don't put their account on the line on one trade. Well, I do. It's just a deval anyway. And what I like to do is just if I do fund an account, like with real money, I always leave it till like a minimal amount. and just let the stop be what it blowing the account. I don't care. Could always just refund it and start another account. No big deal. No biggie. It's just a technique, trying to have as much leverage as you can in the market because these things swing so badly. You can't be playing with a $50 stop. It's like, what, two ticks? Unless you plan on making like 100 trades, over 100 trades, and just try to catch a big one, try to average it out, but nah. And people are always trying to look for the middle ground and all that. It's just I'm not that good. I can't time the market like that. Not yet. I don't think I ever will be able to. I can't tell the future. That's the problem. Now, if I could, it'd be a whole different story. Okay, here we go. Ah, they broke that level at the very last of this candle. Let's see if this is a fake out just to plummet it down. Let's see if volume starts coming in. All right, we're seeing a little bit of action, a little bit more action here. See how quickly this volume is increasing. 267, 281. Okay, volume is coming in. But we're staying above this support. I don't like it just yet. Okay. We're right at the POC. So of course it's going to be consolidating. POC just simply means where buyers and sellers can agree on that price. And there is a lot of agreement there. But once one side is exhausted, the other side will come in. So now this is turning green. Now people are going to be FOMO buying, right? And they're going to get destroyed on this little dip. I think it's coming down myself. We're rejecting off that VWAP. Could be wrong though. I could be missing out on a huge move here. I could be. Okay. So more volume is coming in. But really, it's just like a stalemate. Look at that Doge. Candle still needs to form though. 5-minute RSI is getting up. More to the overbought. We're above the VWAP right now. Let's see if this. Well, I'm gonna keep my eye on this volume ticker here. Does it stay above that VWAP? Yeah, more selling pressure right now. So I'm not getting in just yet. It's not safe. The waters are not safe. Because when I see like one or two buy orders, I'm seeing just one tick up. you know, that shows me that sellers are just waiting, and they're waiting for a higher price that can buy more orders, whoever that may be. Institutional, I don't know. Yeah, probably institutional. There was two times during the day during the New York session that I saw some institutions coming in, selling off, and I would say really just hedging with short positions because they don't know how this meeting is going to turn out. They're kind of in the dark, just like us. Some people may disagree because they're very distrusting, but I think that's just a matter of fact. They have time constraints on them. They got to do something one way or the other. And I believe they've already gotten into their long positions. And they were just hedging. Okay, so seeing some upticks here. Big candle though. Keeps coming down. Coming down faster than it's going up. With larger volume on the way down. So even though yes, this is a big green bar of volume, it doesn't tell the whole story. Your volume profile really does. And if you look, well, it's always going to be equal, right? Okay, next candle. That didn't really give us clarity one way or the other. That's for sure. Volume's kind of died off. Alrighty. Just tells us to wait. And we're going to wait. Yeah, so there you go. There's that drop, right? See, it's taking all the retail people, turning them long, getting those stops as liquidity so that they can hedge. Or just add to their positions by buying up their stops. I don't know. It could be either way. I'm not sure. But the reason I got out of that one trade early when we were up here, I DCA'd and was hoping for a little bit of a bounce. Maybe I could have held. Maybe I would have been okay. Could have broke even again, but nope. But the reason I did that was because it just looks like, yeah, it looks like we're going down here and possibly below the VWAP to retest this level again, find some relief on the higher time frames. And now just look at the volume, right? When it just goes up a tick or two on the volume, what's it do? It's going up. What does that show you? The small fish are trying to buy, go long, but the big fish are keeping it down. That's a good sign though, that big wick down there. It doesn't it shows me that hey, we may dip, but we're not gonna be like plummeting, you know, to hell. Yeah, I'm not so sure the big move has come in. Maybe this was the big move. Maybe this was it. Maybe the big player just came in early. Not entirely sure. Because look, that's still relatively small volume compared to what? New York session. Little uptick from the end of the New York, but don't know. Overall, it is bullish though. I'm just looking for a good position to get in. Maybe this was it. Maybe that was it. Maybe I missed it. But I'm trying to work on my patience, work on getting better entries. Because this isn't just, for fun. This isn't just content for the boys, really. This is actual legit trying to make a profit here. Trying to get funded and seeing if I can get paid. Maybe one day. But we have to learn our lessons, you know. I learned my lesson. Don't try to short this, especially going heavy. If I do short this, it'll be with a tight stop. And if it starts rocketing up, stop, reverse, then go. Oh, I was hard headed last night, man. That was a rough one. Yeah, I think it's gonna break here. Yep, there we go. And I don't think this is real support here either. I think it's gonna go down lower. Why do I think that? Is because again, what I'm seeing, if you look right here, the volume, right? 120, 121, 122. Okay, maybe retail's starting to get bearish here. Let's see, 123, 125. And that's all just ticks going up or just staying the same. All right, 129, 130. Let's see, as the ticker goes up faster too, you'll see it goes down. 141. Yeah, I guess this is just retail now. So retail's going to decide where to take this. And all indicators point that to the retail traders like, hey, we should be going down. Go down until you find the buyer, until you find the whale. This is where level 2 market data really comes into play too, because then you can look at this order book and see, hey, where are the bids and the asks, you know? But I don't have that. I'm not ready to do all that yet. I don't make enough at all. I don't make anything yet, so haven't got one payout off of these prop firms. I was going to just like save up money and just open up a cash account of my own and do it from there, but I think I should give these prop firms a shot. So there we are. There we are. Okay, that's a fast drop. That is a fast drop for sure. You know what? Maybe we'll go ahead and do it. I like it. I'm not going to put a stop in too quickly. Well, maybe I will, because I'm scared. Because if it drops lower, maybe I could get a better position on this. But I'm content to hold this for now. Let's see. See what it does. We're getting some good action going back up. So they got all the retail going bearish, and then bip, market maker saw a good chance to buy. Got enough sellers to go ahead and push that thing back up. All right, very good. You know what we're gonna do? What I like to do when I trail is just like half the candle or roundabouts. All right. Well, we'll hold and see if we get stopped out. If we do, then we do. But hopefully we can make up for that loss earlier. Man, that was a big loss. But, break even being down here under the VWAP is much better than your break even being up here above the VWAP for sure. And I think we played that right. Kept our head, got in a better spot, and I think we'll be okay. These two big wicks tell me, hey, we're going to be going up. Fake out, boop boop. Or I could be the one getting faked out. I don't know. That could be true. Maybe we are due for just a plummet, pull back. bull market pullback, right? Maybe. But we're up 562 on this trade so far. So our goal is for this to read 52,980. That's our goal. And if it gets above that, we're going to have to take a few losses. And then that'll be it. And then we'll wait for the next day. Hopefully just make one trade and just be in and out and pass the stupid eval. Okay? See how they do that? They get that they get that candle going down, get everybody bearish, and then take their liquidity and just pop it right back up. Whoever they is. Some official CCP financial institution. I don't know. See how that happens? It's crazy, right? So that one dude he still cracks me up. He's like, "Oh, I bet you believe in stop hunts and all that." I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's how the market works. Like, how else are these big institutions going to get the liquidity they need to get into the positions they need?" Well, I see it every day, bro. I mean, that's just what you're looking at if you actually understand what's going on. But the dude doesn't understand what's going on. He just has his one strategy and it works for him, I guess. He makes money doing it, but I think he makes more money just selling courses for to people that actually believe he's some kind of a smart guy or something. But he's really not that knowledgeable because he doesn't know or understand how this market actually goes up and down. Well, that's all right. I'm not here to argue with people. I'm just here to try to trade the best I can using the knowledge that I have. And it's not just knowledge, willy nilly. It's like I did a lot of study on this. And I did a lot of thinking and observation watching these charts every single day. I'm telling you, this is what happens. This is it. Now, how much room how far this is gonna go, I really don't know. This could be a very rangy night. Still think we're in a good spot though. So I'm just gonna treat it like, hey, this down here is like a break even, right? No matter what this says, because if it does come down here, we're gonna have another great opportunity to go long. Because ultimately, I'm not gonna get caught on the short side of a bull market anymore. It's just dumb, 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 dumb. I mean, unless you're trading like for a few ticks, but I'm not doing that. You know, I'm not that good. And sometimes you just gotta admit that I'm just not that good. I'm not that skilled. I cannot, I cannot predict the market over the next minute and be so accurate where I win like 9 out of 10 times with the tick of like 4 tick stop trying to get 4 tick profit. That's just not me. I can't do it. And I'm not going to try to make people believe I can do it because I can't. I'm just a discretionary trader. That's why when I lose big, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. But I'll tell you what, we're going to find out a way to win big. And I like the My Funded Futures account too, which I want for free. I was looking at it, and they don't have any consistency rule for the Starter Plus funded account. So that's awesome. Maybe we can ride things out. I still don't think you can hold overnight, but that's fine. The market moves enough every day to make a good profit either way. You just got to stalk your trades like a lion and then pounce, and then feast once you catch it. Eat that bull. Okay, there we are. Let's just put the, I don't know. Let's see if this has more room to go. Put a buy limit right here. No, hold on. So be more patient with it. Let's just look at what's going on here. As soon as retail is bearish, then we'll get in. Still got a minute left on this candle. Yeah, they're still trying to go long. And they keep getting stopped out. All right. We'll go ahead and get in. And you know what? I gotta go eat. I'm comfortable with this. Um, yeah, I'm comfortable with it. We'll come back and see what happens. All right. Be right back. Ah, so that was a mistake, huh? I should have kept my buy limit down there. It's okay. It's all right. Still confident in the overall move. I do believe this is an uptrend, higher low, and I believe this will be a higher low also. Could be wrong. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see if we found any relief on the higher time frames yet. Let's see the 45 minute. Okay, it's not that bad. The good thing is, on the way down, we did see a decrease in volume, right? So I don't believe it's the big institutions putting this down. It's retail. And big institutions, when they buy their lots at certain points, they let it go down. So they let it go down, they buy it up. Or any shorts, they buy those shorts, they let it go down. And then they buy it up again, hitting the long stops. Well, alrighty, folks. Sorry, I was on the phone watching myself get obliterated here. So, yeah, unfortunately, we lost on that guy. And we'll just have to deal with it. Maybe we can reset it. But if we can reset it, I will reset it and I'll be back on. But until then, tomorrow, we'll just continue our paper trading journey. Anyway, this is A Team Trading Strategies signing off.